Hey guys, it's Adrienne. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because it's flu season, the worst kind of season. And I have tons of tricks and hacks for how to get over sickness super quickly if you are sick. So I'm gonna show you guys my winter night routine for when I'm sick. Each step of my night routine has one or two hacks, so you're kind of getting a two-in-one here. It's like a routine video and a hacks video. Is your mind blown? I have not gotten sick this flu season, fingers crossed, knock on wood. So thank you Robitussin for sponsoring this video and helping me show you guys what to do when you're sick and how to get over it quickly like it's your job. I feel the need to say this. I am not a doctor, in case you thought I was. Thanks, that means a lot to me, but I'm not a doctor. But I am someone who is kind of paranoid and anxious when it comes to sickness. I'm always the overly prepared, cautious one because I don't like getting sick. I have such a phobia of illness. I don't know why. But because of that, I have learned a lot of tips and tricks along the way. Take this how you want it. This is my experience. Let's get into the video. So the first thing I do when I get home for the night, or I do work from home, so sometimes I'm just already home, but once I'm ready to wind down, I love to make a warm drink. Now, I'm not a huge fan of tea, so I love apple cider. I love the little packets. They're super easy to make. The flavor is amazing and it's not harsh on the stomach like coffee is. Plus, you obviously don't want to have coffee at night because it'll keep you up super late. And also, life hack, avoid coffee when you're sick. It makes you super dehydrated and you want to be drinking tons of fluids and staying hydrated in order to get better the quickest. So I strongly advise avoiding coffee, but tea, apple cider, anything warm is gonna soothe your throat, make you feel super good, just ready to relax for the rest of the night. The next thing I do is change into comfy clothes. Now, weirdly enough, I actually can't stand wearing normal clothes. Always change into sweats the second I get home. So when I am sick and it's colder out, I naturally wear my poop onesie that I got in Canada because it's actually the warmest, softest thing I own. And my go-to hack is to wear fuzzy socks or any warm socks that you have when you're not feeling good. Heat is lost through your extremities, so your hands, your feet, your head. So just be mindful of that because you could be wearing a full-on sweatsuit and think you're fine, but if you have bare feet, chances are your body temperature is still cold and that won't help you fend off whatever illness you may have or think you're getting. So yeah, socks are your best friend. The next thing I do is kind of assess my health situation and take medicine. I always have to listen to my body and I decide to take whatever medicine or supplements I may want to ensure that I'm not ignoring whatever illness I have and that I'm taking all necessary precautions to get better quickly. I do this towards the front of my night routine so that I can feel the best possible for the rest of my night and when I go to sleep because obviously I want this illness to go away and I also want to enjoy the rest of my night. Again, I'm no doctor, but something I've learned is that cough matters. I used to think coughing wasn't super correlated to having a cold, but I learned that this is not the case actually. If you are coughing, you don't have to ignore it. You can take action and relieve your cough. So naturally, lately, the go-to has been Robitussin Nighttime Cough DM. Robitussin as a brand is the undisputed authority on all things cough, so it's definitely the most recommended by everyone I talk to. And aside from it working super fast and well enough for a cough, the best part of it is that it actually tastes good. Can we do a quick throwback to like being a kid and having to take that disgusting pink cough medicine? No. So the best part is that it tastes really good and it'll help you sleep way better as Robitussin treats your symptoms. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to listen to your body. You don't want to ignore symptoms and you need to get the proper amount of sleep, drink the proper amount of fluid, and take medicine that will help you feel better. I know a lot of people who are very like anti-taking medicine and I get it, but it can be so helpful, you guys. Just take care of yourself. Okay. Next thing I do is take off my makeup. I've been actually getting in the habit of taking off my makeup the second it doesn't have to be on anymore, just to let my skin breathe. It starts to like really bother me on my face. So especially when you're sick, taking off your makeup and putting on a good moisturizer will just feel so good and relaxing and refreshed. I know you probably feel really gross when you're sick. And the last step of my night routine is to relax. I'm someone who can't stop working and being productive even when I'm finally home for the night. But in the case of being sick, it's really important to just relax. Give your mind and your body a break. My favorite thing to do is watch Netflix, of course. My fave shows have been Stranger Things, duh, Black Mirror, Riverdale, and I also just watched this awesome series called Dark. So another life hack, if you're feeling under the weather, keep your room as dark as possible. This will help you to relax, and if you do have a headache, it'll especially help with that. And another life hack, make sure to invest in the nice kind of tissues, preferably infused with aloe vera or moisturizer. It's worth it, trust me. You'll avoid looking like Rudolph from blowing your nose too hard, because we all know what that's like. And then of course, when I'm done relaxing for the night, I obviously brush my teeth. A warm bath or shower is always really good to loosen up your muscles and get the runniness out of your nose. So I highly recommend that kind of stuff as well. And if you are holed up for a while because you're sick, during the day, I highly recommend going on a little walk. Getting that fresh air and just kind of moving around can help, but you don't want to do anything too strenuous because it could make you more sick. And speaking of the daytime, I do have some quick makeup hacks for you guys to cover up redness during the day. Number one, use ice cubes to avoid puffiness of the eyes, or if you have a good eye serum, that works too. Use Use concealer on your redness, but try not to put concealer or too much foundation on your dry and flaky areas like your nose from blowing it too much. Put moisturizer or Vaseline on those flaky parts, and then just put a small amount of foundation, and mostly a liquid foundation, not powder. Wear minimal makeup, but definitely wear bronzer or blush to add some color back to your face, as you can get kind of pale and washed out when you're not feeling that good, so this won't draw attention to that. So then even if you don't feel better right away, you at least look better and you're not drawing attention to the fact that you're super sick if you're at work or going out or whatever. But yeah, so that is my night routine for when I'm sick, and kind of some tips and tricks and hacks also. I hope you guys like this video. Honestly, I was inspired to make a video like this because it's flu season and I got my first flu shot in like literally 8 years. And also because in preparation for a trip I'm going to out of the country, I had to deal with a lot of medical stuff. I had to get a lot of supplements and make sure that my health was really, really up to the highest standard it could be. So I just wanted to share with you guys how important it is to listen to your body, to know that coughing matters and you need to treat it right away if you do have one. Robitussin, again, great brand, super trustworthy. They're like the experts when it comes to cough. So I showed you my fave product and it works really well for nighttime. And yeah, you guys, I hope you stay healthy and I hope you've had an awesome start to 2018 so far. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know down in the comments what your favorite show on Netflix is. I'm very interested to hear, and also I want new shows to watch. And I'm currently out of the country right now, so remember you can always follow along on my journey by following my Instagram and my vlog channel, Twitter, Snapchat. I got all of that. They are all linked down below, and I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.